right, thanks, Gray. Well, I'm here with Donine, and it's something that we really don't like talking about, but something that everybody does.
We have to.
Yes. And of course, using the restroom, it's very important, and there's telltale signs there as well.
Right. And with cold and flu season, flu season is right around the corner, which that's crazy. It's August, but a lot of the pharmacies have already started announcing that they've received their first batches of the flu vaccine.
Oh, absolutely.
So the thing about this season is you want to make sure that your immune system is as strong as it can be, and our immune system lives in our digestive system. So if your digestive system is not doing what it's supposed to do on a regular basis, then that's an indication that maybe your immune system isn't as strong as it could be. And the number one thing that we don't get enough of in our diet that has to do with our digestive system is fiber. So I'm going to talk about the symptoms that can tell you that your body is not getting enough fiber and what you can do about it. And the first symptom is constipation. That is like the number one indicator that you are not getting enough fiber in your diet and probably not drinking enough water. So if you're experiencing that, then we need to talk about getting some fiber into your diet.
Okay, sounds good.
And then the next thing, and we have to talk about this, is poop.
Hey, yes.
Everybody does it. Everybody has to.
Every single day.
Now, here's the thing about your poop. If it is coming out like rabbit pellets and it's dry and brittle and in pieces, then that's an indication of not enough fiber and, again, probably not enough water. So it needs to be in one of these shapes. It needs to be a C, an S, or an I. So CSI for your poop. If it doesn't look like that, something is The next thing is if you are feeling bloated. Now, fiber does a really good job of kind of being the broom that goes through and sweeps your intestines and gets the waste particles out and the toxins out and leaves the good stuff behind. If you feel bloated, that means that there's some stuff getting left behind and you want to get rid of that stuff. So that's another symptom to look for. Now, this one is kind of interesting. If you are hungry after a meal, now fiber does a really good job of keeping you satisfied and filling up your stomach, and it's slower to digest than some of the other things that we eat. So if you start feeling hungry 30 minutes to an hour after a meal, that means that everything's going through quickly and you're not, keeping some of those nutrients in your system with adequate fiber.
Very interesting, okay.
And then this one's interesting too, a post-meal nap. How many times do we eat lunch and we feel like, I need to take a nap? Well, that's actually an indicator that your blood sugar is doing some dips and spikes during the day. Fiber actually keeps your blood sugar stable so that you don't experience that crash in the afternoon after eating a big carb-filled meal. And then, if you're experiencing any of those symptoms, I have a really simple home test that you can do in the privacy of your own bathroom, and I call it the corn test. Now, what you need to do is you need to take about a tablespoon of cooked whole kernel corn, and you swallow it whole without chewing it. So you got to be careful. We don't want anybody choking on the corn, but you want it to go through your body without being digested by chewing it first.
So not like breaking into pieces, but just like a little piece of the stalk.
The whole kernels of corn. You want to take a tablespoon of it and just swallow it without chewing it at first. Then what you have to do is you have to play the waiting game and see how long it takes to come out the other end. If it's 18 to 24 hours, you're good. That's a normal digestive cycle. 18 to 24 hours is when a meal gets processed all the way through the system. If it takes longer than 24 hours, then chances are you're not getting enough fiber. So things to add to your diet, super simple. Leafy greens, green salads made with romaine lettuce because that has a lot of fiber in it, more so than other lettuce. Whole fruits, lots of vegetables, beans, and you really want to stay away from supplements because those can cause digestive upset and gas and bloating, and so we don't want that. So try to get your fiber from the whole foods that you eat.
From Mother Nature.
Yeah, and keep your immune system healthy.
All right, Donnie, we are in the know when it comes to the crime scene.
Yeah.
All right, that was it for us.